Hi guys, Grusek here and welcome to this video. So today I will keep working on the user interface of my market master indicator. To be honest with you, I would like to speed the things up a bit, simply because this whole project is taking a little bit longer than I originally expected. So yeah, so I hope that today or in this video I will make some good progress. Okay, so this is what we have so far. As you can see, I changed the design of the user interface a bit, or not design, but the color scheme. So I will show you the colors, I will show you how to do it, but yeah, so that's it. And also, if you remember in the previous video, I had an issue with the user interface, and the issue was that the other objects basically overlapped or were overlapping over the user interface itself. So as you can see, now it's fixed, and I will also show you how I did that. Okay, so let's not waste any more time and let's do it. So the first thing I will show you is how to fix the overlapping issue. It's very simple. If you remember, basically I have this create UI user interface function, and originally I placed it inside on init function. Yeah, so I basically created the whole user interface when I deployed the indicator on my chart, which is not a bad approach, it's the correct one, but it resulted in that overlapping issue. So what I did is that I just took this function out from the onInit function and I put it here. This is on calculate function. It's basically the last function that I call on calculate function. So by doing this, I fixed the issue. It's not the best fix. Yeah, I will have to do some more work around it, but for now it's okay. Yeah. So let's continue. So this is the first change. The second change I did is that I basically created these two variables. So BG color, meaning background, and border color. I assign them these colors. Okay, so these are GBB codes, and then I use them inside the create UI rectangle functions. Okay, so just replace them like this, and you will have the same color scheme. So now there's one more thing that I don't like. So I don't know how well you can see basically the details of my user interface, but the border, this one and this one are not entirely precise, let's say. There's like little overlap, which I don't like. So let's fix that. So I should name these, or I should have added some comments so I know basically which border is which one. So, but I can check it here. Yeah, if I like hover, can I? Okay, I can't. I can't check it. Anyway, so let's fix this. So this is x, y, x plus minus, sorry, border size divided by 2, I guess. This should be the correct approach. Yeah, so now it's centered, and now we have to fix the last border as well. So I guess it's this one, minus border size divided by 2. So now it should be centered. Yeah, now it's centered and it looks nice. So let's continue. So the next thing is that obviously we don't need this first user interface dashboard, or this first dashboard, to be that long. Yeah, we can adjust the height of this so it ends somewhere here. Okay, so we don't want to waste space, so that's why I will now change the initial height. So height is set to 400. I think we can do 300 probably, and yeah, we can. I think probably what I can also do is that I can make everything smaller. So I can change this to, for example, 220 and this to 280. So now I'm just like trying to find, yeah, this is quite nice. Like it doesn't look that good, I know that, but since there will be like more dashboards here, I think we can keep it nice and simple with the first one. Now that I think of it, I can probably change this even more. So width can be 200, I guess. So we can, yeah. Well, it depends on the broker, because if you change the broker's name is usually pretty long. Let's keep it to 230 here, 270 here. Okay, we can change that later. So now it's time to basically create the second dashboard, yeah? So the second dashboard will basically give us an information about our trading performance. So for example, I as a user would like to know what's my profit factor, or what's my win percentage, or what's my average win or average loss. And such information can be calculated based on basically analyzing historical positions. So that's what I will do. So first of all, I will create a second dashboard, which will be right here. And then I will basically plot all of this information out. So let's do it. So as you can see, for the first dashboard, I put everything inside this create first layer. So now what I will do is that I will just simply create new function called, type void called create second layer, yeah? I'm not sure if layer is the right name for it, but let's just keep that for now. Okay, so now this will be very, very similar. So now I will just copy this, paste it here basically, and I will just change a few things. So this is obviously second layer, and the most important thing here is to basically get the coordinates right. Yeah, so for the second layer, x will be equal to x plus first box with plus 5, for example. Yeah, so now when I update this, it doesn't plot anything, and the reason why is that I didn't call this function. So now I'm just like renaming these things here, because I have to give it different names. So yeah, so just give me a moment here. Just change a few things here, and then we can continue together. Okay, so just 1 second, please. Create second layer. So now I will call all of these functions here, which is not correct. Like it won't work in live market, but I will change it later. So for now, just, yeah, excuse me with this, but I will keep doing it like this for now. Yes, sorry, I didn't want to do this. So now you can see we have this second dashboard called performance. I think that what we want to do is that we want to change the size of this performance table. Okay, so probably they won't be the same. Okay, so the first dashboard will be different. Yeah, So let me just go here. Let me just copy this, paste it here, and let's rename this to second box width and second box height, and then I can just use these parameters. Oh, sorry, I have to stick with the first box width right here, but in this so this is correct, this is correct, this is correct. Let's just start with this. Okay, so when I replace this with the second box width and second box height, and I change this, for example, to 300 and I don't know, 200 right here. Now it won't look nice, okay? It won't look nice. I just want to check whether this updates. Okay, so as you can see, this updates pretty well. So now I have to change the borders, okay? So this is done, this is done. Now I have to deal with the second one. So X, this is correct. Y, this is also correct. Yeah, and now I have to do second box width here, update it. Yeah, this is correct as well. Perfect, let's continue. So this is also done. So now the second one. This is second box height, and this is second box width. Okay, so let's check it. Also correct, perfect. So now I have to deal with these two. So these are these vertical lines. Okay, so start is the same. This is correct. Yeah, I have to change this right here. And I have to replace this with second box height, I guess. Yeah, perfect. So now this looks nice. So now when I, for example, change this to, I don't know, 155, it will change accordingly. Perfect. So now, as you can see, the performance label doesn't align. So let's change that. This was 200 initially. So yeah, it's right here. Okay. So this is second box with... Yeah, so now it does align. It's not perfect though. No. Yeah, I know that I am probably doing this quite fast right now, but yeah, I want to get this done as soon as possible. Yeah, because I understand that the UI part is not the most interesting and important. So that's why I am trying to get this done pretty quickly. Okay, so far so good. Now, as I said before, let me just get the layout right. Okay, not the layout, but basically the features of the dashboard correctly, and then I will change the appearance, I will change the size of the dashboards. Yeah, I will change everything later, but now I just want to basically get the functionality right. So this is okay. So now basically the process will be pretty same, to be honest, because if you remember, or like, I don't know if you can imagine it in your head right now, but we will be doing the same thing. What I will be doing is that I will basically display some labels and then information to that label, or the values for those labels. So for example, if I have profit factor, I need to get profit factor, which is in essence the same thing as I did right here. Yeah, this is my label and this is the corresponding value for that label. So I can comment this back and I will just modify a few things here. So I don't need this, yeah, because this is not the information I will be using. Therefore, I have to replace the info values, which I will do in a moment. So the general information, I can keep the name of the array the same since it won't change anything. So now I have to basically decide which performance metrics are important for me. So the first thing we can do is PF or profit factor, okay? Let's call it PF. We want a shorter name. So PF stands for profit factor. So yeah, we have this. Oh, yeah. Like this. Now I just got a little bit confused. So the second thing we might be interested in is, do you know what? I think it will be simpler to do it here in this notepad. So what we might be interested in is profit factor. The second thing, profit loss. Okay. We can do it in USD. Also in USD, we can do what else information? Total positions, for example. Yeah, so total number of trades. What next? We can do average profit. We can do average loss. So profit factor, profit loss, total positions, average profit, average loss. I think this is enough for now. Like, it will be pretty simple to add other key metrics later. Now we just have to get the structure right, and then yeah, then I can just like keep adding the metrics. So let's just do it like this. So this is profit, this was loss, this, oh, and win rate. Let's do win rate here. Win rate or win percentage. Like this. Then what we had here, profit loss, win rate, total positions. So now we can do average profit like this. We can do average loss like this, and we can do total or positions total. Yeah, I want to keep the names of these labels really short, as short as possible. Yeah, because you will see for yourself why. Okay, so we have our general info names. So this is all right. So then we need to collect these corresponding values. Okay, so we will have to calculate these corresponding values, and it won't be as simple. So we won't do it now. Now I'll just replace all of these values by empty strings or zeros, for example. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So at least basically the size of these arrays is the same. Yeah. Okay, so this is also 0, also 0, and also 0. Okay, so now when I just have to change the names here. And this is X. Plus just 1 second. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, so this is okay. It just doesn't align. Because this is not correct. This is first box with plus 15. 1, 5. Okay, so let's check this. Yep, now it's okay. Now it's correct. Okay, so we have this information, and now that I think of it, I can change this to 270, so it like looks the same basically. Okay, so this is okay. So now the question is how to calculate these values. So I know a way, I know how to do it, I just don't remember it in my head. So I will use a little bit of MQL5 documentation if that's all right with you. So let me just open a new window here and let's do MQL5 MQL5 positions history, something like this. History select by position. Yeah, so this is what we need. This is basically what we will be working with. This is orders. I'm not sure if this is the same. Let's just check this. Okay, so I retrieve the history of deals and orders having the specified position identifier. So this could, yeah, work. So let's just copy this code. We won't need history select by position. Let's do this. We won't need all of it, but we will change it here. Okay, so double get info, get performance info. Let's just do type here or mode. I will explain the mode in just a second. Okay, so what we do here, it's not very complicated. So the important part is this one. Okay, so this is the first thing we have to do, and this is like basically us requesting specified history of deals. Okay, so when we, for example, open the position and then we close the position, it will be accessible through this history select function. If we input 0 and time current, it means that we basically want to analyze the whole history of positions. Yeah, so we will keep it like this for now. So then we basically get the total number of positions or orders or deals. Okay, and then we work with this information pretty similarly as we would with positions total, for example. Yeah? So if you remember, when we, for example, have break-even functions, trailing stop functions, or functions like these, we have to iterate through open positions. This is the same thing, we just iterate through closed positions. Okay, so yeah, so this is it. So here we basically loop through all of these total positions that we can check. We get the positions ticket, or I will keep them calling positions, but as you can see, there are orders. But I will keep calling them positions. So if ticket is equal to 0, meaning we got an invalid ticket, we continue. This is the type of position. Okay, so buy, sell, yeah, position ID, sure. Why this type lower or equal order type sell? I think we can delete this. Size, array size, of course, so we store this right here. Okay. I think we don't have to do it like this. I think we can probably do it like this. So here value 0 return val. Okay, so I think we can work or keep working from here, from this point. Okay, so just to check this, I will alert, for example, story. I already do have it here. Okay, so I will, for example, store profit, which will be equal to history order get double, ticket order get history order I thought that it would be possible to check the profit, but it probably is not. And then I will do this, alert profit. Okay. So does it do anything? It can't. And why I didn't call this? So let me just test this on a function. Okay. So for example, here mode can be 0 for now. Yeah, so we get some information about take profits. It's equal to 0, which is a little bit strange, but it's called profit, but like it's not really profit. I will try order price open. Yeah, so now it shows the opening prices. Okay, so here like we can see basically information about positions that I took basically. Yeah, so we can do history, deal, get string, but it's really strange because I thought that it would be possible to get the profit from it, but as it seems like it's not possible. Let me just check this one more time. Sure, this is some library. I'm not interested in that. Let's try this approach right here. Well, I know, I remember that I used this in some of my previous, not videos, but okay, it seems like, yeah, this is probably for don't start. This is probably on MT4. So fuck this. How long is this video? 28 minutes. This is quite okay. Yeah, sorry, I know this is not fun, but yeah, I want to document the whole process. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Yeah, so let me just... I think this is the correct one. So I don't want to do this. What I only want to do is that I want to alert profit. Yeah, so let's just try this. Perfect. Now this is what we can work with. Okay, so the function is a little bit different, but it's very, very similar. So we keep this history select. So we select the history we want to get the positions for basically. So for example, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of positions. We create these variables that we use later on here. This is not crucial to us, but yeah, why not? Then we just loop through them, and for every position we basically get this information. And here I just printed out the profit. Okay, so let's continue. So now we have this mode. Why mode? So mode is, so as you can see here on dashboard we have different performance metrics. Okay, so we can, for example, want to display the profit factor, profit loss, win percentage, average profit, average loss, positions total. Yeah, so I have to create basically a function that will return the specified performance metric. Okay, so for example, mode 1 is equal to profit factor, mode 2 is equal to overall profit, mode 3 is equal to overall loss, mode 4 is, for example, equal to winning percentage. Yeah, so you get the idea. So yeah, let's start. So right here I will create two variables. No, I will create two variables. Yeah, but so this is overall profit, overall loss. Okay, so now what I will do here is that I will do if profit equals okay, so this is calculating the overall profit and overall loss. Okay, so this is very simple. So now we can calculate the profit factor. Yeah, and the profit factor is really simple as well. It's basically overall profit divided by overall loss. Yeah, so that's basically how this is calculated. So the next thing we are interested in is winning percentage, which should be also pretty simple. So what we will do is that we will create new variables, integer profit positions and loss positions. Yeah, and now I'll just do this. So if we have a profit, then profit position plus equals 1. If we have a loss, then loss position plus equals 1. And then I just have to create. Oh, I have to do this as a double because I want decimal places as well. So, yeah, you get the idea. So double win percentage is equal to basically total number of positions, which is profit pos plus losing pos. So this is the overall number. So now I want to do profit pos divided by this number, I guess, times 100. Yeah, probably. So for example, if it's sorry, let me just check this. Yeah, this is 90. Okay, so this is our win percentage variable. So this is it. So we have profit factor, profit loss, win percentage, and now average profit, average loss, which is also very simple. So we do something like average profit, which is equal to overall profit divided by profit positions, and average loss is equal to overall loss divided by loss positions. Okay, so now we have basically all the information we need to have, and now we have to agree on the mode. Okay, so we have to say, so mode equals, so mode 0 equals to profit factor, mode 1 equals to overall profit, mode 2 equals to overall loss, mode 3 equals to, sorry, come on, win percentage. Okay. Then we have mode 4 can be equal to average profit. Mode 5 is equal to average loss. And mode 6 is equal to total positions. And also integer total positions is equal to overall, profit positions plus losing positions. Okay, so now we will create this double to return. Okay, and you can do it like this. So if mode equals to 0, then to return is equal to profit factor. If this is not the case, then mode equals to 1. This is overall profit. Mode equals to 2. This could also be done with the help of switch statement, but I haven't used that in a while, so I would just receive an error, I guess. So if mode, come on, equals to 3, then this is win percentage, and I will continue on a new line here. So if mode is equal to 4, then this is average profit. If mode is equal to 5, then this is average loss. And if none of these are true, then this is total position. And I will return to return. Okay, so I hope this will work. I am not sure. It's first try basically, so let's check it. So get performance info. And yeah, so now basically what we can do is that we can just call this. So this is get performance info 0. Okay, so this is basically all I have to do. So this is get performance info 1. This is 2, so you get the idea. So I think I will just shift here. So this is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. Okay. So let's check it. And yeah. Well, oh yeah. There's one thing that just doesn't work well here. I will tell you what that thing is basically. Yeah. So just 1 second. Okay. So let's continue. Oh. Okay. So first of all, I will do this. So, I want to. So there will be doubles, and this is to string. I want to basically normalize these values. Okay, so this is the first thing. And now the second thing is that you might be asking, why is profit 100,000? Yeah, because this is obviously not the case. So the answer is very simple. Basically, for some reason, the initial deposit, the deposit that happens when you open your account, is counted as a profit, and it's the first transaction. So I have to change this I to 1. So we basically exclude the first transaction, and then, as you can see, this is correct. So yeah, as you can see, the trading performance on my on my development account is not great. I haven't done basically any trading here. You can see 16 positions in total, and those were just like for testing purposes. But yeah, but when you have an account basically with more positions or with more trading history, this is how you can check your info. So there's one thing that we can do here. So let's say that you are a user that has been trading for the last 4 years or so, or 1 year. Yeah. So there's a lot of data. Yeah, so if you basically calculate these values for the last 4 years, you will get some values. But since you are starting 4 years ago, so you weren't that skilled trader, and now you are not interested in your trading performance 4 years back. You are interested in your trading performance right now. So I have to basically include an option to choose basically how many days you want to analyze. Yeah, so let's do this. So I think I can do this under the general settings. Okay, so I'll do input integer performance analysis days, which will be equal to 14 days, for example, by default. Okay, and then I just go here and I replace this. So this is time current minus this number of days times 360, which is 1 hour, times 24, which is 1 day. Yeah. So now it basically gives you information about your trading performance in the last, for example, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Yeah. And you can change this info. It's a shame that I don't have more trading on my development account. It's because, yeah, on development account I don't trade because it's for development purposes. But yeah, you can see that these values changed. So, yeah, so I think this is okay for this video because there's one thing, yeah. So let's say that you open some, I can do it right now, yeah. I can do it right now probably. So I will simulate some trading. So new order, for example, I don't know, I want to sell, yeah. So I open sell position. So now I close this sell position right here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, just ignore what I said. It's working fine. So here you can see that my positions total number just changed. Okay. What I can also do is that I will add one more here. Okay, I will add one more here, and I will do current profit or current profit. Okay, so current profit, and this will be equal to account info double account equity minus account info double account balance. So this is just one more information I would like to display here, current profit. But in order to do this, I have to change the height to, for example, to 90. To 90 here. Take this, replace it here to 90. Okay. Yeah, so now I have this current profit. So what I can do is that I can, as before, open position, and here you can see that the current profit will change. Hopefully, yeah, now you can see it changing. This is all in USD basically. Yeah, if you want, you can like add the USD string after the current profit, average loss, average profit, loss profit. Yeah, but I think I won't do that in this video. So this is your current profit right here. And I think like this feature is quite nice because now you can see how well are you doing. Of course, yeah, you have sites such as my forex book, and I don't know what other sites are there because I use my forex book, where you can basically see your trading performance in real details. So this is like not the option, the optimal way. Yeah, you can get much more detailed statistics on your trading, but it's like a nice touch to the indicator itself, I guess. So now what I have to do in the next video is that I have to add last part of the user interface, which is the news filter. Okay, so what I imagine is that there will be like this a little bit wider box right here. Okay, and I will display like 5 news events that are the most recent ones, so you can see basically what's happening. Oh, do you know what? I will do one more thing. I will try to do one more thing. It's pretty challenging. So this is like an upgrade that you don't, or do you know what? I will leave this to the next video as well. So this is it from my side. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye.